But, Justine, which match of yours wasn't a classic?
Oh, you're way too kind. To point out that very real truth.
Were you nervous at all?
Me? Nervous? Of course not. I had that match on lock. In fact, I was always calm, cool, and collected from my first day in the ring to my 6th championship victory.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, Justine. And introducing the champion from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly.
Hola Diego, bienvenido, buenas. Gente, estamos en el 2K23 más Race femenino y empezamos con un combate al título. Tremendo. Hoy vamos a ir decidiendo los títulos, ¿vale? Por cada encuesta que hagamos. Y estamos decidiendo para... Bueno, tenéis que decirme qué títulos mundiales femeninos queréis en el mes roster, ¿vale? O sea, dejad 3 opciones. El campeonato de las divas, el WWE Women's Championship o el WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship, ¿vale? Que tiene Rhea Ripley. Ahí voten por tus 2 opciones y las 2 opciones más votadas, pues... serán los títulos femeninos en el mes roster. Los títulos femeninos mundiales. ¿Vale? Hoy no habrá dar match, aviso. Vale, tener redes sociales antes de que me se olvide. Los servidores de Discord. El canal de Kik. Y el canal de apoyo. Vale, hoy no hay predi, Hoy no hay predi para apostar. Hoy tenemos estas de las votaciones para los títulos femeninos. Bueno, para los títulos en general del universo. Y bueno, nada más. Vale, que vamos a ir dándole al más raíz. A ver qué tal. Y primer objetivo que me pone, comienza a darle un impulso a Justine con un combo ligero sobre Molly Holly. Combo ligero. Vale. Que no te pille. Esquiva su ataque. Vaya. La esquiva te la sabes. No. Vaya. Buenas, Alex, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido. Uf. Para arriba. Vale, vale. Ahí se puede votar en encuesta, Alex. Hoy no hay predicción. Pero sería, vale, que para el modo universal. Con una buena rival, vale. Toma. Mira esa burla. ¿Con qué da la burla? Ah, vale. ¿Tú te acuerdas de 3 golpes muy con remate? Justin Hammer. No tengo finisher todavía. Tengo que conseguirlo. A mí me han puesto a este personaje ya de inicio. Ahora ya estoy en esto. ¿Podrás cambiarlo luego? Sí, ¿no? A ver. Espérate. Puedes entrar. Nada más que le acuerdo de entrar. What? Qué buena. A ver. Ahí. Hace con el tiro de rota. Vale. ¡Vamos! A tocar las cuerdas, pero se la pega 2K. Nueva campeona. Ahora lo cambia. Ahora se puede cambiar. A ver. Bueno, es verdad. Te has jugado el más rey femenino entero, ¿no? Digo. Te has jugado entero. Ahora es el personaje. Vale.
Watching my first title win again?
After you talked it up so much on your podcast this week, how can I not?
Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic match. I just figured you had it memorized by now.
Sure, but it's a tradition at this point. Visit my favorite aunt.
Only aunt?
Watch her most epic victories. And now also stress about what I have to live up to in my debut at Survivor Series tomorrow night. Why are you laughing?
Oh, nothing. Just that if I didn't know better, I'd say you were nervous, which is super hilarious. Because I know that I didn't teach my favorite niece
Only niece?
to be nervous about getting in the ring and doing what she does best.
Yeah.
Especially not when she's been trained
Esta
by
es
one
la...
of the biggest legends in the business.
la que hemos controlado ahora.
There's really no comparison.
You really do manage to turn everything into a compliment about yourself, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm a 6-time women's champion. Would have been 10 if my career hadn't been cut short by injury.
I get it.
A main eventer and Hall of
Echo.
Famer.
Yeah.
Who had the top merch sales in the 2003 fiscal year.
Okay.
Un momento.
Major point. Should get ready for tomorrow.
That's my girl.
Espérate un momento. Ah, justo se acaba ahora. Ah, vale, aquí es para crearla. ¿Se escucha? ¿Se escucha bien ahora? Se escucha bajo, ¿no? Golpeador, técnico. Acrobata. Amarillo Sky. Me gusta acrobata. El personaje lo hago en otro momento, total. Vale, ya sé el nombre. Oh no, espérate. No, mejor no. Andrea. Vale, ¿qué apodo le pongo? Andrea. Ahí está. ¿Qué apodo le pongo, tío? ¿Qué apodo le puedo poner? No sé qué ponerle de apodo. The Queen. The Queen. No me se ocurre otra. Lo que no está González, ¿no? Sí. Vale. Lo voy a dejar así, en verdad. Esta. Animar, animar, animar. Y por acá. Esta. Actuación no. Estadísticas. Velocidad y vamos a ponerle. Lo voy a dejar en comeback. Me sirve. Wow, qué empate. El campeonato de las divas es un título que habrá en el main roster. Pero falta el otro. Vale. Se bugueó. Ah, venga, va.
As the mystery SmackDown competitor, shouldn't I have been shuttled in secretly or something? The whole golf cart with the black sheets get up?
Don't worry about it. No one knows who you are. Yet. No one knows who you are yet.
A ver, tampoco me parece tan mal.
Justine! And LJ too? It's so good to see you both.
Same here, Tom.
Wait, do you even still go by LJ? Man, it was always a hoot and a half having you backstage when you were a kid, dressing up in Justine's gear, being her shadow, her little Justine. But suppose
Hola,
you're
Diego, ¿qué tal?
not dating,
Ahí el melón se
It's
lo. Dale, luego lo veo.
But I am trying to get known on my
Si
own.
quieres comprar cartas, me lo tienes que también poner por ahí,
Debuting tonight. The secret's pretty much out backstage. A few more hours and it'd be out to the entire WWE universe. You doing something here tonight too, Justine?
Nope, just here to support my niece's big moment.
Come on. Surely you'll find some way to steal the spotlight.
Molly.
Justine.
Wow, I've got I better go check on the, yeah, I got no good reason, but I'm gonna leave now.
I heard you were working backstage these days.
Beats sitting at home, talking to the internet.
It's called a podcast, and it's very popular.
But I'm not here to resurrect old rivalries.
Would you really call it a rivalry if there's a clear conclusion and undisputed winner?
I was actually here to greet our newest WWE superstar. Wish her luck.
She doesn't need luck.
And let her know that I'll be working with her to get her ready for her Survivor Series debut this evening. Is that all right?
No, that's
Se
great.
escucha igual.
I'm so excited to be here representing Team SmackDown.
Great. Get
Joder.
settled and then let's talk. Justine.
Please don't make things more difficult for me on my first day. Besides, you two were friends once.
Sorry, you're right. It's just,
Ahora no se escucha con eco,
you know
¿no?
what she did. It might be ancient history, and there's no reason for her to mess with you, but be careful with Molly, okay? I'm gonna go say hello to people. You all right?
I'm all right. I'm ready.
Yeah, you are. I love you, kid. You'll do great.
¿Y esa? Gonzalo Plata Labia. Sí, la he visto ya. No de que se sigue escuchando igual, Diego. No de que se sigue escuchando igual, Diego. Joder, tío. Joder, tío. ¿No? ¿Se escucha bien ahora? ¿No? ¿Se escucha bien ahora? ¿No? Se escucha bien, vale. Icardi y el Galatasaray. Hay que hacer algo de Survivor Series. ¿Quién gana el combate femenino de Survivor Series? ¿Será el equipo de Raw con Charlotte, Rhea Ripley y Bailey? ¿O tendrá ventaja el equipo de SmackDown con Liv Morgan, Bianca y su compañera misteriosa? Me da igual aquí dicho Tiger SmackDown. Empiezo a usarla de frecuente igualmente. Lo que tú digas. Pero por favor, ¿quién es la compañera de equipo misterioso? Pero cedido. Esta noche voy a mi premio Life Event de la tabla número 23. Qué emoción, me veré gritando con la camiseta de lucha libre puesta. Bueno, me voy a ver la Liga Venezolana. Dale, te hago. Tengo la curiosidad de que esta va a ser una noche histórica para la tabla de oro. ¿Alguien me puede acercar el pabellón luego? Me encantan los Survivor Series de toda la vida, porque la gente va por todas. Vale, de más. Podemos mejorarla. Yo tú, sí. Y me la pela. Vale. Ya que aposté. ¿Has apostado en un partido de eso? Madre mía.
I hope you don't think we're going to be friends.
¿Se escucha bien ahora, Diego, los
I
diálogos?
certainly won't be taking it easy on you tonight.
Espero que no pienses. Sí, ahora se escucha bien. Vale, perfecto. Espero que no pienses que vamos a ser amigas. Esta noche no te lo voy a poner fácil. Buena, Cristian. Bienvenido. ¿Cómo estamos? Voten ahí en la encuesta, porfa. Que estamos decidiendo los títulos femeninos mundiales del main roster.
Hello to you too. Figured we'd go hard in the ring since you're Team Raw and I'm Team SmackDown, but, excuse me?
Vale, gracias, Cristian.
Just because we both come from famous wrestling lineage doesn't mean we have anything in common.
Sorry if I offended you in some way.
Ugh. I have a lot of respect for your aunt. You, not so much. You're only here because you're cashing in on her legacy. But do your best not to make all of us second-generation superstars look bad, okay? Though it's gonna be hard tonight when you're competing against me and the rest of Team Raw.
Va a ser que no. Medio año más tarde.
Hey, nice to finally meet the EST of WWE.
What? Isn't that you?
As in new S superstar in WWE. Ready to show Team Raw what's up tonight?
Bianca es wincha.
I think so. I hope so. But I'm a little nervous.
I had nerves before my first match too. But then I took a deep breath and reminded myself that I deserved to be there, went out to the ring and took care of business. And Team SmackDown has your back. Although, ideally, we would have at least met each other to get on the same page before today.
Yeah, they said they were really trying to keep my debut a secret.
I get it. I mean, the WWE Universe is going to lose their minds when they realize you're related to Justine. And don't think I'm not going to fangirl out and grill you after we win. You gotta tell me exactly what she's like.
Ya gana Caracas, ojo.
She's as awesome as you think. I pretty much spent every summer traveling with her on tour when I was growing up, just wanting to be her. Not sure much has changed, to be honest.
I respect that. There's something powerful about honoring those who came before you. See you out there tonight. You got this.
Grande, Bianca. ¿Este quién es?
Hi, I'm...
LJ, little Justine. Yeah, I overheard. How precious.
Yeah. I was actually going to say I recognize you from NXT 2.0. Ava Moreno, right?
¿Quién
You
chuta
had some
sos?
great matches with Cora Jade. I didn't realize you had gotten drafted to SmackDown.
Guess your famous WWE legend aunt hasn't been able to get you up to speed on everything.
Honestly, we've been pretty busy prepping for my debut. I'm a little out of the loop on everything else. Who's your
Contra
match
ti.
with tonight?
I don't have a match on the show tonight. Not all of us are able to skip the line, LJ.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. There's a lot to take in and I'm still trying to get the lay of the land.
Let me lay it out for you. A girl named Ava works her whole life to be the best athlete she can be. Excels at some things naturally, puts in the time to get better at the rest. Gets signed to WWE, continues to grind at the Performance Center doing everything the WWE way, makes a mark on NXT 2.0, wins her matches, and gets signed to SmackDown. Sounds pretty great, right? And gets signed to SmackDown. Sounds pretty great, right?
What's your point?
Some of us work hard. Some of us work harder. And some of us, LJ, get to waltz into Survivor Series and get put into a match that the rest of us, those of us who have done everything by the book, would kill for.
My aunt is a legend, but I'm good at this. I got here on my own. I'm not just some nepotism signing.
Got here on your own? We'll see what happens tonight. Maybe you are good, and you'll prove that. Regardless, I haven't been given the same opportunity on this brand to prove how good I am. So excuse me if I don't play nice with little Justine, the legacy hire.
Vaya, tenemos a una enemiga. Nuestra primera enemiga. A ver.
Sorry I wasn't able to check in with you sooner. It's always nuts backstage before a major show. And I lost a full 20 minutes to Happy Corbin, who wanted to practice a stand-up routine on me. Luckily, Xia Li overheard and protected me from his bad jokes. How are you doing? Feeling good about tonight?
Is it weird that I'm a little nervous? I've trained my whole life for this, but to actually be here, debuting in WWE, it's a lot.
Honestly, I'd be concerned if you weren't a little nervous. Means you're taking this seriously, and my job is to help you succeed. Despite my history with your aunt, that's really my goal here.
You guys have some history, huh?
That's a conversation for another day. Stick around here long enough, and you'll have history with everyone. Alliances, rivalries, heck, we even have our fair share of weddings.
Acá tengo mi conjunto personalizado.
But let's talk about your debut. I've got your custom gear ready.
Custom gear? What do you mean?
Honestly, I get it. I wouldn't want to debut in it either.
No, I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh. Not sure how this didn't get to you, but WWE management asked that you debut in a look that honors Justine's legacy. So they've made gear inspired by what your aunt wore when she won her first championship. Not that that specific match would be the moment I'd choose to commemorate. Justine got lucky.
But I brought my own gear. I designed it myself. Besides, I'm not sure if I want to use my aunt's image to establish my own. I want to make my own mark.
Listen, despite my personal feelings, it never hurts to get a rub from a WWE legend. It's also probably not wise to go against management on day one. But I know it's important to stand on your own 2 feet around here. Ultimately, the decision is yours. What do you want to do?
Deja mi propia huella.
I love my aunt and she taught me a lot, but if I'm going to make it here, I need to make my own mark. I'm going to wear the gear I designed.
All right, we'll see how management reacts. Standing your ground can really go either way around here. But if you're determined to make your own mark, you better have the performance out there to back it up.
F.
Go get changed. It's go time.
Vale, gente, voten en qué marca queréis el título de las divas. Si en Raw o en SmackDown. Vale, voten ahí. 1-1. ¿Contra quién jugaba? ¿Se escucha todo bien, no, el directo? Espero que sí. Probándolo, más bien. Survivor Series War Games. Vamos con las entradas. Aquí tenemos... Ah, vale, que es de 3. 3 contra 3. Vaya equipo, ¿no?
The superstars from the Red Brand are here to prove they don't need to play mind games to come out on top.
Well, if you're referring to the fact that Team SmackDown has a mystery partner, I think that's just good strategy.
Quiero ver mi entrada.
The wait is over for the reveal of Team SmackDown's mystery partner and their opponents, the Queen, Andrea Gonzalez, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair.
Pensaba que iba a tener mi propia entrada.
Do you know who that is?
Me timaron.
The final member of Team SmackDown is none other than the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Justine.
The last legacy superstar I remember debuting at Survivor Series was The Rock. No pressure, kid.
Hold on tight, we're about to
Vale.
witness the most anticipated Survivor
Empieza a hacer
Series
inflicción de gran daño arriba. Vale.
anticipated debuts in years. This rookie
Bueno.
superstar could be the second coming of her legendary Hall of Fame aunt, Justine.
Don't get your hopes up, Saxton. By the looks of it, I'd say this rookie's here to blaze her own trail.
Vaya.
Ooh, look at her answering back. But now, what else we gonna see?
Muy bien.
Superstar from the apron. Rhea Ripley in a state of distress. Ripley needs to be resourceful. Find an opening.
En el momento que golpea ring, estamos de pierna
She's
arriba.
enduring.
Cinemática.
Midsection.
She certainly has the confidence of her aunt. Looks like she's setting up for the Justine Jammer.
She's putting her own mark
got an old classic.
No, qué sucia.
You only have one chance to make a first impression, and this one might include a hurt ankle. And Rhea's taking advantage. Riptide. Covered by
Eliminada.
Rhea got her.
With the elimination, Team Raw now has the advantage.
What a letdown for the Blue Squad. She definitely didn't expect to be out so early in this match. The top rope mishap and apparent ankle injury played a key role in that.
And it looks like Charlotte Flair is determined to add insult to injury.
Qué sucia.
Wait a minute. Hall of Famer Justine is here. We haven't seen Justine in a WWE arena for over a decade.
One thing is clear, the WWE Universe is thrilled to see this venerated six-time women's champion here tonight in any circumstance.
And it looks like Justine is just as thrilled to see them. Things might not have turned out how she wanted for her niece, but she's loving this crowd.
I'm just hoping that Justine can get her niece on the right track. After this debut, she certainly needs some guidance.
Ojo. En verdad está mola, ¿eh? Me gusta la historia. Está guapo. A ver cómo sigue. Muchas superestrellas de WWE han seguido el paso de algún familiar que estuvo en la ring de WWE. Entre otras, Natalia, Carmela, también y por supuesto Charlotte. Justin se quedó prendada de la lucha después de ver el combate por el título femenino en The World to Earn Art, bueno, el evento este, de 1984, y se subió al ring en cuanto tuvo edad suficiente. Durante el curso de su carrera ha ostentado el título de no sé qué. Las mujeres del equipo Raw han demostrado su perseverancia y fortaleza de derrotar al equipo SmackDown en combate sobre los series. Felicidades a la máscara roja. Nos ha venido bien que Andrea González nos haya facilitado las cosas. Gracias, novata. Vaya, Charlotte no perdió el tiempo provocándola. Me gusta que haya intentado hacerlo a su manera al menos. Debe de ser duro crecer con Justin, por mucho que la quiera. No creo que hagamos team con Cora Jade, ¿verdad? Me vuelve loco.
I can't say that was the debut we were hoping for.
La verdad es que yo tampoco.
I don't know what happened out there. I wanted to make a name for myself based on my own talent.
And you decided to do something showy. Took your eyes off of what was happening and let Charlotte blindside you.
I'm sorry. I won't let it happen again. I got carried away.
You did. Remember, you're here because you're good. And you could be great. I wouldn't have any patience for Justine's brat, no-talent niece.
¿Cómo que mediocre?
But don't expect
Tampoco te
everything to
pases.
come all at once. You could have gone out there and had a solid match, and that would have been enough, win or lose. But you bit off more than you
Estás
needed to
pasado
chew.
ahí, No me gusta esta actitud.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm a WWE legend. I'll do my best at damage control. You're already off to a rough start with management. They weren't thrilled that you decided against wearing the tribute gear. Although maybe I can spin that, since it wasn't exactly the performance they would have wanted to be associated with Justine's legacy. Actually worked out for the best.
Nope. They'll just associate it with little old me. Already seen the chatter on social media.
Great. You're worried about social media at a time like this? Get your head in the game. I'll see you at SmackDown, and we'll take it from there.
Vale. Vale, vamos a hablar con Justin.
Did you hear that pop?
What? The sound of my ankle popping or my career imploding?
Oh, how is that ankle? Or more importantly, how's that ego?
Ankle's okay. Ego? That's another story.
You really went for it out there, huh? Didn't hold back?
I'm the niece of one of the most venerated WWE legends of all time. I needed to make my own mark and stand out. I still do.
You need to take your time and not overthink this. But you're still learning, and regardless, Charlotte acted out of line. If I was medically cleared for in-ring action, I would put the queen in her place.
Believe me, I'm mad about it. But I'm not sure that Charlotte did anything you wouldn't have done.
Nah. But one of the perks of having a career-ending injury is getting to apply unrealistic standards on the next generation. Why do you think I liked training you so much?
Right.
Listen, I don't want to leave if you need to talk, but I got word that WWE management wants to chat before we head out. Something about the buzz online, whatever that means. You okay?
I'm not, but I will be. No one ever said this would be easy. Just gotta work out the kinks.
That's my girl. I'll find you in a bit.
Me cae bien, ¿eh? Está guapo esto. Mira, gana Raw. Se confirma título de las divas a la marca roja. Vale. Bro. Vale. Vale, estaré 20 minutos más, ¿eh? No sé por qué, pero... Bueno, es que estoy cansado del fútbol, tío. El directo lo tenía que haber hecho antes, pero no he podido hacerlo. Otro día seguimos con esto, pero vamos a darle un poco más y terminamos por acá. Vale, vamos a hablar con Liv.
What was that about? I like to show off as much as the next person, but that was embarrassing.
Liv, ¿qué te pasa a ti?
Don't talk to me like that. You
Exacto.
certainly don't always have a perfect night.
I'll talk to you how I want right now. You just spoiled the match for all of us. Don't expect this to blow over with the SmackDown Women's Locker Room. The Raw women are gonna rub this loss in our faces for a long time.
Si me hacen trampas, pues normal, ¿sabes? Normal, si me hacen trampas. ¿Qué hago?
But what people forget is that for someone to win, someone else has to lose.
It is better to win, though.
Of course. Actually, speaking of winning, I have a few developments that Ruthless Digressions listeners will be thrilled to hear about.
Oh, care to share with those listeners or your co-host?
Like I told my niece at Survivor Series, patience, Robin, patience.
Ah, está escuchando el podcast. Me han llamado para una reunión a la que asistirá toda la dirección. A saber cuánto tiempo durará. Ponte cómoda, come algo de catering. En cuanto termine, vendré a buscarte y te pondré al tanto de todo. Bienvenida a SmackDown. Vale. ¿Qué tengo por aquí? ¿Algo? ¿Redes sociales? No, vale. ¿Doudrop es la campeona mundial femenina? A ver.
Hey! Welcome to SmackDown.
Es Face, encima aquí es Face.
Thanks. You know, after what Liv said at Survivor Series, I wasn't sure if I'd be getting the warmest welcome today.
¿Por qué Chota Liv aquí parece Heel y Doudrop es Face aquí? O sea, ¿me explicas?
Oh, you won't be. But I have a different perspective than the rest of the girls. In fact, I'm actually usually pretty rude to the
Cagaste,
ladies
Doudrop. Ahora me caes mal.
I don't want them coming from my SmackDown Women's Championship, but I don't have to worry about it at all.
But I plan on coming for that championship.
Exacto.
Oh my goodness, you're hilarious! After your huge mistake in the Survivor Series match, I know that must have been a joke. I don't have to be rude to you at all. We can be friends.
Amiga, mira.
I think we're done here.
Exacto. ¿Sabes quién vas, amiga? ¿Quién chotas es Tom?
LJ, welcome to SmackDown. How you doing?
Ah, vale, el de
I'm
antes.
sorry that Survivor Series didn't go so well.
Yeah, not the debut I was hoping for.
Well, you're here now, and have your whole career ahead of you. Listen, I may just be a cameraman, so I can't help train you, but I've been with WWE long enough that I pride myself on knowing how things work around here. Happy to answer any questions you might have.
¿Cómo consigo un combate?
How do I get a match?
Well, you want to talk to Molly first, so she can let you know what management has in mind for you. But generally, I've found that matches in WWE, whether they come from management or not, get booked in one of two ways: talking to people or checking your social media messages.
What do you mean talking to people?
I mean just that. Aside from being booked by management, you'll find that chatting with other superstars, the crew, or even other backstage visitors can lead to opportunities. Sometimes people might have favors to ask of you, others might have bones to pick. You know how they say it's who you know? That's definitely true in WWE. Who you know and who you talk to.
Huh. Seems so easy.
It is. Don't try to put too much on your plate, though. You can always tell somebody who wants a favor no and come back to it later, or diffuse a tense situation. But once you agree to something, you'll need to see it through.
I understand. So take it one thing at a time. Makes sense. And the other way to get matches? You mentioned social media. I'm gathering I shouldn't try to go on a social media hiatus while I'm a WWE superstar.
Definitely not. Even a dinosaur like me relies on that instrument of the devil. If you don't check your social media, both the public feed and your direct messages, you might miss out on opportunities. Not everything there will lead to a match, but it's worth keeping up with what the WWE Universe is up to.
Okay, so check my social media feed and direct messages. Got it.
Any other questions? Or anything you'd like me to explain again?
How do I improve my skills around here?
It's just like the old saying goes, practice makes perfect. The more matches and experience you have in WWE, the better. From there, it's usually up to you to determine how you want to apply what you've learned, whether it's improving your strength, getting better at submissions, or putting more power behind your punches. You get the idea.
You said it's usually up to me what I want to improve?
Sure is. Occasionally, you'll find that certain kinds of matches will benefit you in a more specific sort of way. But if that's the case, you'll know that going in. Sports entertainer insight, I call it.
Okay, cool.
Any other questions? Or anything you'd like me to explain again?
What would you recommend in catering?
Honestly, the tofu. Even if you eat meat, give it a try. The seasoning is incredible.
Noted.
Any other questions?
No, yeah, no.
Anything you'd like me to explain again?
Thanks, Tom. I think I have the info I need.
Fantastic. Good luck tonight, LJ. I'm certain I'll see you around soon.
Me gusta, el Mac Ray, está guapo. No sé por qué no lo he jugado antes. Los modos historias tengo que jugarlos. Morihori, otra vez esta man.
So, I know I didn't exactly get the best start, but I've got my head on straight now and I'm ready to go.
That's great to hear.
What do you have for me tonight?
Now here's something that's less great to hear. WWE management thinks that after everything that's happened,
NXT.
we should take a beat before we put the spotlight back on you.
Don't worry. I took your advice to heart. I'm okay with starting small, out of the spotlight. I'm not expecting to main event right away.
Good, because you won't be. I'm going to level with you. Backstage sentiment is not good right now. You may be a SmackDown superstar, but you've got an uphill battle if you actually want to be on the show.
So, my match tonight is...
No hay combate.
Non-existent.
¿Ahí ves?
Ah. What can I do? I don't want to just sit in catering.
No one does. But this will all blow over. My advice until then, find some way to make an impact. Be so good in the ring that they can't deny you.
How am I supposed to do that if I can't get a match?
I said I couldn't get you a match on SmackDown. There are other opportunities to wrestle. Actually, I can pull some strings and get you on main event. You'll need to find an opponent, though. Most of the roster is pretty busy with commitments on SmackDown, and I don't have time to play matchmaker.
Pretty busy or pretty mad at me, from the sound of it.
Yeah, I may have heard those rumblings. Although, have you met Ava Moreno yet? She's pretty new to SmackDown too, and also would have something to gain with a good showing on main event.
We've met. I'm not sure she wants to work with me.
Neither of you have to work with anyone. You just have to show up and fight each other. Get her to agree to that, and I'll set up the match. If there's some sort of beef between you two, lean into it. No one said the match had to be friendly.
Voy a luchar contra esto en el My Event. En el programa este de My Event. Si no. Míralo, está aquí.
Well, if it isn't little Justine, I would say I'm sorry how your big debut turned out, but I don't like to lie. What do you want?
Let's cut to the chase. I want a match on main event. Molly said she can get me one if I find an opponent. It sounds like getting that exposure could help both of us. Are you interested?
Sure.
Great. That was actually easier than I thought.
Oh, but let me be clear. I want a match on main event, but not one against you. I want to make an impact here in WWE and make my matches count. It doesn't help me at all to defeat some jobber.
What did you just call me?
If I wasn't perfectly clear at Survivor Series, I like people who've come up the right way and paid their dues. Not nieces who get handed special treatment because of what family they're a part of. And if that wasn't enough, I certainly don't like you after you proved me right and made a mess of things.
Regardless of what you think of me, I don't see how just sitting around complaining is going to change anything.
I know as well as you do that no one else in the locker room is going to help you. You want a match with me? Prove that you have what it takes when you have to work for an opportunity. Pay some dues and stop waltzing around expecting special treatment.
I don't waltz.
We can agree to disagree, LJ.
Entonces, ¿qué? ¿Tengo combate con ella o no tengo combate? ¿En qué quedamos? ¿Me lo explicas? Esta noche estaré viendo SmackDown. Mucha mierda para arribar esa posición. Ahora que lo mencionas. Le fastidió. Le fastidia a raíz de los errores suyos. Voy a tener que mostrar que soy digno de estar aquí. No te costará demostrar lo que vale. Tienes talento y te esfuerzas. ¿Cuál es el plan? Tendré que intentar conseguir un combate de evento principal. Ya sabía yo que algo tendrías pensado. Nunca dudo de tu inteligencia, tu talento y tu soltura para moverte por el entramado de la WWE. Nadie dijo que esto fuera a ser fácil. Estoy completando un debut inolvidable. Ah. Vale. Cuidado, aquí hay cositas. Exclusiva. Andrea González está trabajando con la WWE para organizar su siguiente combate. Al parecer quieren que la luchadora dispute su primer combate de duelo con una rival a la altura. ¿Y no es mejor que la contraten de camarera con la piscina que se ha pegado? Mis fuentes afirman más bien todo lo contrario. Y la WWE está muy contento con su nuevo fichaje. Ah. Vale, tengo misiones. Puedo mejorar el atributo. Tengo 10 puntos. Vale. Vamos a dejar por aquí. Vamos a ver qué dice esto.
What do you want? I told you my terms. Doesn't seem like you've paid any dues at all.
Ah. Gente, lo dejamos por aquí, vale, que tengo sueño. Tengo sueño. Iba a hacer más encuestas, pero es que no puedo, tío. Encima, esto, el micro lo tengo jodido. Sí, ¿verdad? O sea que se escucha un poco mal. Entonces lo dejamos por aquí. Vale. Bueno, hoy no he hecho rey, así que bueno, gente, me despido ya. Mañana, si puede ser, haremos un universo, ¿vale? Hace tiempo que no hago. Y esto lo seguiré, porque me ha parecido guapo. Tan good. Así que, nos vemos.